At 58, Tamela Mann just broke her silence, and what she revealed has the entire gospel world holding its breath. A tearful confession, a tragic family loss, and a moment so raw, so real, it left fans in tears. For decades, she's carried us through our darkest moments with her voice. But now, she's walking through her own storm. What happened behind the scenes? And could this be the end of her career as we know it? Stay with us, because this is more than a story. It's a cry for strength, faith, and healing. To many, Tamela Mann is more than just a gospel singer. She is a symbol of faith, family, and unshakable endurance. Her voice has filled churches, concert halls, and homes with healing and hope. But behind the radiant smile and powerhouse vocals, she has been quietly carrying burdens that almost brought her career and spirit to a standstill. What fans are now learning is the painful truth Tamela has kept hidden for years. Physical pain that grew unbearable, emotional wounds that ran deep, and now, a recent loss that has left her family shattered. This is more than a story of a public figure in crisis. It's a story of survival, faith, and a woman who, even at her lowest, never stopped believing. Years ago, Tamela began struggling with severe joint pain, a result of years spent on the road, performing night after night. Eventually, in 2019, she underwent double knee replacement surgery, a high-risk procedure, especially for someone with such a demanding schedule. But the pain didn't begin there. It had been building for years. She once admitted in an emotional interview that even walking on stage became a battle she had to pray through, pushing her body beyond its limits just to serve in ministry. She never wanted anyone to see her as weak. Behind the scenes, Tamela fought through excruciating discomfort because she believed that strength was part of her calling. That emotional pressure, the need to always appear whole, even when breaking, added another layer of suffering. Alongside her health battles came another war: public scrutiny. As she worked on her physical health, Tamela became an ambassador for WW, formerly known as Weight Watchers. She adopted healthier eating habits, exercised regularly, and shared her journey with her fans. But the internet can be unkind. Trolls questioned her progress, ridiculed her appearance, and launched hurtful attacks that would make anyone question their worth. But Tamela kept going, not for approval, but for longevity. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. She was fighting to be strong enough to continue her calling, to be there for her family, and to live fully. What many fans don't realize is that her health struggles didn't end with the surgery. Some insiders suggest that the pressure to return to touring too soon may have caused complications that haven't been publicly addressed. Yet, Tamela continued to carry the load, not just as a performer, but as a mother, wife, and leader in her family. Tamela and her husband, David Mann, are known as gospel royalty. Their on-stage chemistry and off-screen love have made them beloved by fans around the world. But their life together hasn't been without hardship. Behind the laughter and love, there have been moments of stress and deep personal struggle. David faced his own health issues, and Tamela, while supporting him, was also managing business ventures, performances, and the emotional needs of their family. They are parents to 5 children, including their daughter, Tia, who has publicly discussed her battles with depression and anxiety. Tamela has spoken about the pain of watching her children struggle while maintaining her public obligations. "People see the smile," she once said, "but they don't see the tears behind closed doors." On top of everything, she has had to manage complicated family dynamics. Rumors suggest that distant relatives attempted to exploit her fame, leaking private family matters to the media. One incident in particular deeply hurt Tamela, as she always worked to protect her family's privacy. The betrayal stung, and yet she stayed quiet, graceful, and composed. But even the strongest can only endure so much. And then came the blow no one saw coming. A devastating personal loss that has left Tamela grieving in silence. While she hasn't shared all the details, close sources confirm that someone very dear to her passed away recently. This wasn't just a distant family member. It was someone who played a central role in Tamela's life. Someone she considered a spiritual anchor. Fans began to notice the shift. Her social media posts grew sparse and somber. Bible verses replaced selfies. Emotional captions hinted at sorrow too deep for words. Then, during a gospel event, Tamela walked on stage in tears. Her voice cracked. Her hands trembled. And she whispered, "I almost didn't come, but I had to worship through the pain." That moment was shared across social media. Fans didn't need full details. They could feel the heartbreak. Tamela was grieving, and her pain was undeniable. Friends say she's not the same. Though she still believes in God's goodness, there's a heaviness to her spirit. She recently admitted during a Facebook Live session, "Y'all, it's been rough. I lost someone who meant everything to me. But I still believe God is good, even through the tears." Her words opened the floodgates. Thousands of fans sent messages, prayers, and personal stories. Stories of how her music got them through illness, heartbreak, and death. One fan wrote, "Tamela, your voice saved my life. Now it's our turn to lift you up." As the support poured in, so did speculation. A few tour dates were quietly canceled. Her presence on social media nearly disappeared. And then came the rumors. Is Tamela considering stepping away from music? At this time, there has been no official announcement. But those close to her say a sabbatical is being discussed. Not a retirement, just a time to breathe, to heal, and to figure out what comes next. Unfortunately, even in grief, critics have emerged. Some accused her of seeking sympathy. Others criticized the canceled shows. But her true fans know Tamela has given her all for decades. And now, she may need to step back and receive some of the love she's poured into the world. There's a new light beginning to shine through Tamela Mann's darkest season, and it may mark the start of a powerful new chapter in her life and ministry. During a recent live stream, Tamela shared a message that moved thousands. Sometimes, your greatest ministry comes from your deepest heartbreak. Those words weren't just inspirational. They were a window into her soul. Behind the tears and pain, Tamela is quietly laying the foundation for something deeper, something more meaningful than ever before. According to insiders, Tamela is currently working on a devotional series rooted in her own journey, one that explores surviving personal loss, remaining faithful in seasons of suffering, and healing through God's grace. It's not just a project, it's a mission, a calling to help others walk through their own valleys by sharing the raw truth of her own. Some believe she's also preparing for a farewell tour, one that would honor her decades-long career while giving fans a final chance to witness her incredible gift live. Others suggest she may begin hosting healing retreats, offering space for women and families to find restoration, peace, and spiritual renewal. Whatever direction she chooses, one thing is clear: Tamela Mann's legacy is already secure. For over 30 years, she has poured herself into the world through music, lifting broken hearts, strengthening weary souls, and speaking life through every note. Her impact extends beyond songs. It's in the stories, the testimonies, and the people she's touched. Tamela's journey isn't just about music. It's about walking through fire and still choosing faith. Whether on stage or in silence, her voice will continue to echo in the hearts of millions, unshaken, unwavering, unforgettable. If this story touched you, leave a comment with your prayer or share how Tamela's music has helped you through tough times. Like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs hope today. This may not be the end of Tamela Mann's journey. It may just be the beginning of her most powerful chapter yet. Thanks for watching.